NFTs are blowing up in 2022. And I see so many projects being launched right now. In this video, we're going to explain what are NFTs, what are the value that they're bringing their communities, some things you should look out for, how not to get scammed, and whether or not NFTs are a bubble. So if you're interested in this content, you want to learn more about NFTs and crypto, make sure to subscribe to the channel below. Let's jump into it. So the number one question is, what is an NFT anyways, and how do they work? Basically, a non-fungible token, non-fungible is the NF and NFT, just means that it's been put onto the blockchain, so there's a record that this copy exists on the blockchain, and you can't just make a copy of it like you could just make a copy of a JPEG file of a picture on your computer. That image of that NFT is put on the blockchain with this address, and it belongs to this wallet, so this is non-fungible. It can't just be copied. Another one can't be minted. You could mint another NFT with the same image, but there would be a record that that was minted here and this was minted there, so we can distinguish and say who really owns this thing. So the number one question I get asked by all of my friends, and especially my older relatives, is why are NFTs worth anything? Why should anyone buy them? And the truth is, where the technology is right now, it's still in its earliest phase. And these images that you're seeing minted as NFTs are just the start. In the future, an NFT, a non-fungible token, could be all kinds of things. It doesn't have to be an image or a clip of a video or something like that. It's just a way to put something on the blockchain so you can verify it belongs to this person. So in the future, we could do this with rewards programs for crypto credit cards. We could use it to make tickets to events. It could be a way to authenticate that someone has access to some kind of service. So this is a very important step for decentralizing the internet so that people can own things in the internet in the future. Right now, you can just own a channel on YouTube or Instagram, but all the content on that channel doesn't really belong to you. It belongs to YouTube or Instagram, and they could take that away from you. In the future, you'll own the content itself because it will be tokenized, and you'll have that. So the real value here is in the utility that the NFT brings to the community behind it. Let's say I launch an NFT, it's cute pictures of cats, right? But everyone who owns this NFT gets cat videos specifically sent to their inbox. They get 15% off our cat-themed merch. They get to go to cat clubs where we actually hang out with cats. Some of the money goes back to charity for cats, things like that. And that utility around the project, the brand, the image, and the community is what's really driving the value here because of the culture behind the NFT. And that's why right now it's a good idea to start and get interested in it. Don't spend, I think, thousands and thousands of dollars if you're not very savvy about it. But just buying something that's less expensive, that's sort of trending to understand what's going on in the space is definitely a good step forward. No financial advice, just what I'm personally doing and what I think the future is. So the second question I get asked is, are NFTs a bubble right now? And that's definitely possible, right? Whenever you see so many projects being launched, obviously all of them can't be really successful. And we've seen this in crypto. It goes up and then it crashes and then it goes up and it crashes. So definitely be aware of that. Do your research and don't risk more than you'd be willing to lose. But the underlying technology in that use case I'm talking about really does have a future. And the big trending NFTs will probably hold their value, right? Like Bored Ape Yacht Club and these other communities that everyone associates with what is an NFT. Yeah, probably they're going to hold their value because that is what an NFT is to people, right? In their imagination and the cultural value behind that. So can we see a bubble? Probably. I think we'll see some crash in the overall value of all NFTs. But are NFTs going away after that crash? Absolutely not. And I think that in the long run, you're going to see the value of NFTs even greater than cryptocurrency. So lastly, how to look out for scams in NFTs. When you go to their community, you should see that there's some active people, but if they're just posting the same things over and over and over again, like don't list less than 5, let's go to the moon, probably it's just bots and it's all fake, right? If they say that they're going to give you the world and more, if they say in the future we're going to have our own metaverse and we're going to have all these other collectibles and things, probably it's a scam, because just to market it, it costs so much that it's unlikely anytime soon they'll be able to get the funds together to build something as big as a whole metaverse, right? The companies that have done this have crazy values right now because they were able to do it. It's not easy, and the majority of projects won't be able to do these really complicated things. So just be a little skeptical. If they have a reasonable utility that they can explain, like, oh, we'll give you 15% off our merchandise for our brand and access to things that other people don't, that's something that you can believe, right? That's the kind of value I'd be looking for. And then just see how much it's trending. If you've never heard of it and you can't find any information on the internet, obviously it's not a reputable project. Hope you enjoyed the video. Again, subscribe if you want to learn more about NFTs and crypto. Have a great day.